Welcome to Geetu's Home Kitchen Experiences. I'm going to share a butter-free and yeast-free bread recipe, the easiest bread recipe I've ever tried. So let's get into it. So for this recipe, I'm taking 4 cups of chapati flour. I've used chapati flour because it is good for your health. It contains some fiber and protein, so I've avoided the white flour or the plain flour. And now I'm going to add some unrefined sugar, and there's some little bit of molasses in it. That's why you can see it's sticky. So just 1 teaspoonful of unrefined sugar is good enough. I'm also going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. So just a little, half teaspoon is good. And I'm just going to mix this. Now I'm going to add some sesame seeds and pumpkin seeds as well, so it will just add more fiber, nutrition, some good minerals like magnesium, calcium into the bread. And now just give it a good mix so that all the ingredients are evenly distributed in the flour. I'm going to add baking powder in this. I'm going to take 1 teaspoonful of baking powder. And I'm also going to use 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in this recipe. So there is no need to add yeast. And you've seen we have not added any butter, and we're not going to add any butter or any other oil. It's going to be absolutely butter oil free recipe. But yet the bread will turn out to be really soft. So mix all this nicely, gently into the flour. Now I have some cooked rice with me, almost 3/4 cup, and I have plain homemade yogurt. I'm going to substitute this rice for the butter or oil that we generally use to make the bread. So I'm going to beat this yogurt and the rice together, blend them in a mixer, and slowly add it into the flour so that we can make a nice gooey sticky dough for the bread. Now as you can see, all those who have been following my recipes, I use a lot of flaxseed paste, but this time the using of flaxseed paste in this is for the purpose of increasing the fiber and helping those people who find after bread they get bloated. So this can prevent bloating, and plus the wheat flour can also avoid the bloating in this bread recipe. So I'm going to mix this linseed paste with the purpose of giving more fiber to the bread and easy on the digestive system. So now after the linseed paste, I'm going to add this blended yogurt and rice, and I'm going to use all this slowly, add it into the dough, so that my aim is to make a nice wet dough. Remember, we are making a bread. We are not going to roll out chapatis from this, so the dough has to be really wet and nice so that the friendly bacteria in the yogurt can act upon all the sugar, the salt, and the things that we have added, ingredients that we have added into the flour to help it to rise and make a nice soft bread. Okay, so now I've been mixing this, and I've almost completely used the blended yogurt, but it is still dry, so I'm going to use some more yogurt and a little water to make it wet. And now let's show you how wet and moist the dough should be. So if I open out the layers, you will be able to see that the dough is quite wet and sticky. It is very moist. Now I'm going to cover up with the lid and allow it to rest for at least an hour. So now after 1 hour 45 minutes approximately, let's look at the dough. It's looking nice, it's risen well, and I'm going to grease my palm now and then divide it and add it to the greased tin. So here I have a greased loaf tin. I'm going to add some part of the dough into this tin. Now here I have another round greased baking tin. The remaining part of the dough I'm going to add into this. so I will have two different shapes of bread. But you can add the whole dough into one single greased baking tin. So now they are ready to be baked at 190 degrees Celsius for at least 20 to 25 minutes. 190 degrees is approximately gas mark 5. And you can see I will get a loaf bread as well as a round baked bread at the end of it. It's been 25 minutes now. The bread is ready, it's baked. I'm going to let it cool for some time before we try to pop it out. The bread is cool, ready to be cut and enjoyed. Friends, I would like to say I'm not a professional chef but a trained health practitioner. My aim is to spread awareness that food can be enjoyed in spite of using healthier ingredients and cooking methods. It can definitely taste yummy. So please forgive any faults in my presentation skills and do try the recipes and share your feedback with me. So we have cut the loaf. Now let's try to get this round bread out. So I'm just going to take my knife down through so that it comes out smoothly in one go. There we go. All smooth and intact. So now let's start cutting the bread and I will show you the texture. It's very soft. I have also actually recently tried to learn to make bread, and seeing one of the recipes, I decided to try converting it into a bread recipe full of fiber, magnesium, calcium, protein, plus easy and digestible. So that's why I've come up with this bread recipe. So you can see while I'm cutting, it is quite airy. The texture is nice and soft, very easy to cut through. So now we are going to prepare the bread with 4 different toppings. The toppings are also healthy. I've used homemade paneer cheese. I'm using tomato with some sesame seeds and garlic. I also have a homemade dip on which I'm going to just lay out the different salads, the lettuce leaf, the pepper, the avocado, and I also am going to make 2 sweet preparations, one with the homemade jam or fruit compote and one with honey and yogurt. Be creative and enjoy a tea party with your friends. And for the paneer recipe, you can look at the link above. If you like the recipe, friends, please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon below to get future notifications. Thank you very much.